It's time for another one. I gotta keep coming back to rant about it. So it's no secret that Marvel Rivals is kind of on its decline. With average players back in January being in the 300,000s to now it's sitting around the 70,000s. It's still a massive game, but what happened? How could they not keep that massive retention? Well, today that's what we're going to be talking about. Who is killing Marvel Rivals? Is it the developers or is it the players? Let's get into it. First off, let's talk about the devs. It is no secret that the devs have their favorite characters. The Luna Snows, the Squirrel Girls, and that's fine. They made them. Where the issue comes in though is when these characters feel so overtuned, so unbalanced that you see them on every single comp game. You see them in every lobby. The sweatiest players are using them. The worst players are using them. These guys have 50, 60% pick rates, and it's obvious why. They're broken, they're not balanced, they're the devs' children, and it just makes the game a little stale. You know, you see these characters every game. You know you're gonna be playing against them, and the game just starts to feel kind of meh. That's not me saying, oh, the devs are doing a bad job. The devs don't know what they're doing with their game. The devs need to do this. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying that there are certain characters that are put in the game that aren't changed, that are buffed completely unnecessarily also. And the devs just kind of ignore it. They're like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get them 3 updates down the road. We'll get them in the next season. And it kind of takes a little bit of that fun out because it just feels like every game is the continuation of the last game because you see the exact same meta characters. However, when it's around update time, you know that Marvel Rivals YouTube channel is going to be putting out a giant video talking about every balance, every change, every fix that they're putting into the game. So it's not like the Call of Duties of the world where the devs don't communicate, or it's where they just kind of throw something up and they're like, it might work. The developers here actually want the game to do well. They want people to be engaged. And so I can't knock their communication because they do a phenomenal job at that. Next, we're going to talk about the cosmetics, the stores, the battle passes. To me, they don't personally feel like cash grabs. Sure, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of skins. There's a lot of things that you could buy, but unlike so many other games, they don't throw it in your face as soon as you open up the game. You actually have to tab over, go to the battle pass screen, go to the store screen before you see, oh, I can buy this person, or oh, this is new in here. Now, when they release a new skin, they will be like, hey, check this out. We're gonna put it on front page. Check this out. You might like it. That's fine. But every single time we open a game, they don't throw, hey, you can buy 2,800 chrono tokens for this amount of money. They're not just trying to come off as this giant money grab company. Do they throw in a bunch of bait for people to buy because they like anime women? Yes, they do. But all jokes aside, it's still a free-to-play game, and they remind you that. Or I guess they don't remind you of that because they don't just try to tell you to throw your money in. You can play the game completely free. And then we get to the next category, the players. Does it truly look like we want this game to do well and we're having fun and we want to keep playing it? I don't have the answer to that question, but I am willing to bet a substantial amount of money that if you were to go to Twitch right now and you were to go to anybody who is currently streaming Marvel Rivals, and you were to open up their stream and you were to listen to the game that they're having, the comms, the complaints, the self-sabotaging teammates that they have, it's going to seem like they don't want us to do well. And then we get into how we treat new players. That's a big part of a game's growth. New players, new player retention. Overall, we are not the nicest to the new guys. And I'm saying we so that Jonathan over there, who just yelled at his Black Panther last game, doesn't feel like I'm singling him out. This is just generally. This may be you, this may not be you. That's the best part of this video. There's going to be some things that do pertain specifically to you. And then another thing is that you can check off your list like, oh no, I don't do that. Next, the player communication. In game, it might not be so well. We don't tend to talk. We'll type after somebody makes a mistake, those kinds of things. But that's not the part I'm specifically getting into. Our communication with how happy or upset we are with something, I feel like we do pretty well. If they lay out a major update and it's received positively, we're gonna let the devs know, hey, you did a phenomenal job with this one. We really appreciate this. Pat them on the back kind of deal. And same goes for when they give Squirrel Girl a tracking nut. We do communicate with them well. We let them know we like the skins that they put in the game, probably a little too much. But we also find a bunch of their bugs and exploits to use to our own benefit, which then lets them know, hey, we got to fix this so that the Black Panthers and the Magics of the game can finally start to hold their weight and stop getting so many no-regs. Our next thing we're going to go into about the players is we are impatient. Oh my Lord, we're impatient. They will release a patch. There could be something in it we don't like and we want it fixed like that. Guys, that's not the way it works. I'm sure if they could fix it like that, they would, without a doubt. At the end of the day, most of us are gamers, we're content creators. We're looking for things in this game to enjoy. We don't know how to fix it. We don't know what code to go into to change what 0 to a 1 and what 1 to a 0. We just gotta trust that if we find the issue and we bring it to the developer's attention, as soon as they can get to it, they're probably gonna get to it. So, in my opinion, it's both. It's the devs and it's the players. Is the split exactly 50-50? No, it's not. But if we keep communicating and we stay patient from a player standpoint, the devs will do their job. I'm sure they want this game to succeed just as bad as the people who buy every battle pass, every skin, every little cosmetic do. We just need to lock in, stay patient, and trust the devs. Because if all we do is stay toxic and spread negativity, there is not a single patch that the devs could throw in the game that would save it. But hey, that's just my take. What do you guys think? Is it the developers? Is it the players? Is it a mix of both? Drop your thoughts or opinions down below. I really want to know what you guys think. But that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see all of you beautiful individuals on the next one. Peace.